Hi guys, I am back again. This is Lily. I filmed for you guys earlier today some beautiful red reindeer that I picked up from the Dollar Tree, and this Dollar Tree DIY is all from the Dollar Tree. I wanted to show you a little idea I had to do with these red reindeer, so how you could take this red reindeer here that is made from this plain one right here. So I purchased two of these today, and they are just your basic red sparkly reindeer. I want to say they're about a good 1.5 feet by about a 1.5 feet long by wide. I mean, give or take, the antlers and stuff aren't going to be exactly, all the way across. You guys get what I'm saying. But anyways, all I did was take one of these simple reindeer. I took a spool of ribbon. I personally liked the one with the candies on it. And then also from the Dollar Tree, I hauled for you guys this pack of Jingle Bells. I like these ones for the simple fact that they were red, and the way they were painted had kind of a little bit of a rustic look to them, and they had a snowflake in the bottom of them, and they also came with the little ties to tie them on. Now, I think they're meant to use for an ornament or something, or it says decorative bells, so they intended to be for anything you wish. And so what I did was cut my piece of ribbon. I had it sitting here. Oh, here we go. So I measured it for you guys, just so you would know about how much ribbon I used, just in case you're, new to crafting or something. This is very, very easy craft. I would say on a scale of 1 to 10 in crafting, I would give it a 2, just for the simple fact that sometimes people can't tie bows, and for me, with my nails, it was hard for me to get the little bell tied on with a little skinny string they gave you to the bow. So that's the only reason I gave it a 2. Other than that, you don't need anything but a pair of scissors, your glittery deer, the spool of ribbon, and whatever else you want to tie onto the deer's little neck there. So I mean, it could be any colors too. If you're doing a plaid theme like other people I've seen, you could use one of the a piece of the plaid ribbon you've been using for your other decor. You could use something with gold or green or whatever you want. I just chose the candy one because I thought it really popped nicely against the deer there, and it turned out really, really cute. Took me about 5 minutes per deer, and this craft cost me a total of $4. And I mean, granted, you'd probably have your scissors already and, your crafting mat. But anyways, and you could give these away as gifts to people. You could put them all over your house, or, like tie together all your decorations by using, repetitive ribbon throughout your decor. So I'm going to take a moment to do the next step, which is to tie the ribbon bow around the deer's neck, and then I'll be right back. So bear with me, please. Really quickly, guys, one thing I forgot to finish telling you was I pre-measured out 36 inches is what the pieces of ribbon end up measuring for the bows. So just so before you get started, if you had 3 deer or 4 deer, measure each piece of ribbon you cut to be 36 inches. Now, if you want your bows to be smaller, or longer, you can give or take from there, but I thought 36 inches was like the perfect size bow for their size without, like overpowering them or without it being too small and wimpy. It was a really good size, so I just wanted to make sure I mentioned that 36 inches was the size for that. Okay, so at this point I have my ribbon tied around his neck. I went from behind the neck and tied it like you would tie your shoestrings. And it takes a little bit working with ribbon to make like a perfect bow. And what I like about the wired ribbon is you can shape it however you like. And I also prefer to do a little cut there in the ribbon, like a V cut at the end. Some people like to leave it a straight slant. Some people just like it straight across. I thought the V cut went really well with the ribbon I chose. And you may also choose to put a little dab of hot glue maybe behind him to hold the bow in place, but I personally chose not to for the moment because I thought if I ever wanted to change my ribbon out or change decor, I wouldn't mess up my deer, and I don't think anybody will be messing with him, so I am not going to hot glue it in place because the other one's not hot glued in place, and it seems to hold just fine. So the next step is to get your decorative item, whether it be a bell or it could be like a holly leaf or mistletoe or whatever you want to use. It could even be like an ornament or candy ornament or something you might find that goes with your decor. And then the next step is to fasten that over the top of the bow. And what I did is I just went right behind the bow in between the deer and the ribbon and did a double knot. So I'm going to do that part for you and then we should be done. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to try to show you as close as possible. I have threaded my little gold ribbon that it came with behind the bow I tied, and you also have to thread the ribbon through the top of the bell, which I'm sure you guys would figure out on your own. I don't probably have to tell you that, but just in case there's someone new to crafting. And then the next step would be to snip off the extra trim here, and I will do that next, and then I will fix the little jingle bell into place so you guys can see how that looks. I don't know if I can do it with my one hand, but we shall see. Snip the whole thing off. Oops. There we go. I'm trying to film this with my iPad and everybody in my house is asleep, so I'm being as quiet as possible, and you might hear my TV on, so I'm sorry for that, but this is the only place I had room where I wouldn't have to put on a bunch of lights and wake people up. So there we go. There's our finished product. And seriously, guys, this probably took me 3 minutes. And there's our deer. He's got the extra little strings on there. There you go. So for you people that are maybe new and don't know what I'm talking about when I say the Dollar Tree is a store where everything inside the Dollar Tree costs $1. So the deers were each $1, the spool of ribbon was $1, and the little jingle bells here were also $1. I picked up this craft mat today for $1, and it is just a, oops, can't even see it, it's so dark there. It's just a simple black craft mat you can use underneath your crafting so that you don't get hot glue or, cut through anything. And it's super durable and protective. It just gives you a nice smooth surface to create on. So just so you guys know, you can pick stuff up there like that for $1. I picked up these scissors there for $1. They just happened to match. That was not intended, but they're a Betty Crocker shears, and I just thought they were really cute and handy for the holidays, so I grabbed those. So this craft here took me less than 10 minutes to create both of these, and pretty much less than $5. So if you count the crafts that you already have and just the deer, this would cost you $4 to make. I plan on going back to get more because I think I can use these in more places that I originally intended on, and they turned out super duper cute, and the deers were very cute by themselves, and adding the accessories to them just made them even better. I hope you guys enjoyed, and please subscribe, and I have a couple more ideas for Christmas so far that I will be doing soon. Thank you.